What's going on, everyone? It's Megan Morant for WWE Now, getting you set with everything that you need to know for tonight's SmackDown on the USA Network from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The time is now. WWE 2K25 Early Access is officially live. Step into the ring and experience the island, underground matches, intergender battles, and more. The road to WrestleMania for the undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes has hit a massive speed bump.
There is your main event for WrestleMania. John Cena. What the?
With John Cena selling out to The Rock, the landscape of WWE has irrevocably changed. Tonight, the American Nightmare returns to SmackDown, still picking up the pieces from Cena's betrayal and assault. Rhodes will certainly look to talk about his WrestleMania opponent, but what will his response be?
Well. Say hello to some comeuppance. Wait a minute. What the? Wait a minute. Jade Cargill has attacked Naomi. What the hell are you doing, Jade? Bianca Belair is beside herself inside the pod. Liv Morgan thought she was the target of the attack, and Jade Cargill has attacked Naomi.
We have not seen Jade Cargill since she was mysteriously attacked, putting her on the shelf for a few months. With the attacker appearing to be Naomi, will Cargill reveal the truth? At Elimination Chamber, the Viper struck, making his grand return after being taken out of action by Kevin Owens. With the prize fighter in the path of Venom, Randy Orton will make his return to SmackDown tonight, ready to strike at a moment's notice. But is Kevin Owens prepared for the return of Randy Orton? After months of backstage attacks with a slew of weapons, Michin and the Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green will tangle in a street fight. Last week, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis got caught in the crosshairs of another Michin and Chelsea Green fight, with Michin accidentally hitting Aldis with a kendo stick. Green and Michin have been involved in many fights, including for Green's title and in a dumpster match. So, can Michin walk out of Philadelphia with the Women's United States Championship? LA Knight is the new #1 contender to Shinsuke Nakamura's United States title. Last week, Knight took down Santos Escobar before taking down both Jacob Fatu and Carmelo Hayes in a triple threat match to earn the #1 contendership. Will LA Knight be able to seek retribution and regain the United States title? So there you have it. That's the latest from around WWE. So much action coming your way tonight. We will see you guys at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the USA Network.